trial, which was totally different from the first trial, was not televised. There were no cameras. They had one jury. There were very few witnesses called in the prosecution case. And then a number of motions were filed by the other DAs to limit the scope of the defense case.
For one thing, the judge is already making indications he's going to severely limit the defense. He's going to limit our right to put on the facts, which is quite extraordinary.
In between trial number 1 and trial number 2, the Chief Justice of the California Supreme Court issued a decision that your fear and your use of self-defense has to be immediate, like right now. Not we went to the car and loaded the guns. There was no self-defense that was really applicable in this case.
Given the effectiveness of the defense in the initial trial, the prosecutors were able to kind of plan for that.
One thing that we have asked the judge to do is to limit the so-called abuse excuse, to limit evidence that has nothing to do with this case.
From what I understand and what I heard, the jurors on the second trial didn't hear half of what we heard on the first trial.
The second trial wasn't covered heavily like the first trial, but there were 30, 40 cameras outside Van Nuys waiting that day when they announced the verdict.